Hello everyone, Jessica Kubasi here. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be going over how to create a high contrast photo look. It's really easy and it only takes a couple of layers, so I'm going to show you guys how I do that. And I actually use this effect on a lot of my pictures if I want to keep the original coloring, so this is really useful. So first thing that we're going to do is go to Layers, New Adjustment Layer, and of course Curves, because I love curves. I use curves like in every picture and every tutorial too. So I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this, kind of create something around here. And there's no set points for curves, honestly. I just kind of see what looks good and go from there. And I can always change it too. So that looks kind of good to me right now. And then I'm gonna go to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, and then Hue Saturation. So for this one, this is going to actually give us the contrast. Now by lowering saturation, it's going to give you black and white. Now what you do with that is you go from normal to soft light. And already you can see it kind of gives it like a nice look. Toggling back and forth. So I'm not going to put it to 100. I'm going to put it around 85. So again, we're just changing saturation. And then I'm going to go on over to Layer, New Fill Layer, and then Solid Color. And then the color we're going to use is like an eggplant color, which is kind of nice. Yep, eggplant. I really don't know what name this is. When I wrote this down, I put dead purple, but that kind of sounded cynical, so I'm like, no, I'm not going to say it's dead purple. So just fill it in with a light beigey purple, I guess, and then we are going to set this from normal to exclusion. And then we're going to lower the exclusion layer to about there, like 40%. And the reason why I'm adding exclusion, as you can see, all the blacker parts around here, they're kind of lost. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of subtly filling in those areas. And then last but not least, we're going to go to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, and then back to Curves. And I'm going to make like an S, like a weird S shape with this. So do something like that. Make sure it's not too much, not too contrasted. I'm going to lower my first curves. I'm going to change my first curve just because I want it a little more subtle. I don't want it too crazy. I like to toggle back and forth. So I'm going to set the top curves layer to about 70%. And look at the effect we got so far. I really like this. Here, I'll show you guys a before and after. That's before and that's after. And again, this was a 4-layer step process. This is very easy to do. And if you wanted a more higher contrast look, you can just get rid of the exclusion layer, and that is the effect that you would get. So if I simply lower exclusion, then that's what you would get. And you can always change the exclusion to another color if you'd like. You can make it yellow. It's very, very subtle. If you go a darker color, then you're going to be able to see it more. If you go a lighter color, then it kind of washes it out. So if you do want if you want a more vintage look, you could go yellow, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going with the purple. So that's really all there is to it. How easy was that? I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you guys have any requests, please comment below and I will take them. Thank you guys so much for watching.